Welcome back, everybody, to episode 8.
Episode number 8.
Welcome back to episode 8 of the ComhraCast. I am here. I am your host. I am Kaka Millish, and I am here with my co-host.
I am Aaron. I am the co-host.
He is Aaron, and he is the co-host.
Yes.
As you can tell by both of our beautiful faces today, we both blinded each other between episodes. So we now have to both wear glasses. These are not blue light glasses to protect us from screens. We are both on prescription glasses.
Yep. We both have 120 vision. We can't see a thing.
Yeah. And the funniest part about this whole thing is I got they said I needed a guide dog. So I got Aaron registered as my guide dog. So now I keep Aaron on a leash and he walks around on all fours when we're in public. Oh. Anyways, guys. Aaron, what are we here to talk about today, really?
So this week we're going to be talking about the first half of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Give our thoughts, our opinions, and what we think will happen in the next 3 episodes.
Yes. Okay, so let's start with let's just start with, like, I don't know, we have no plan. As usual, we're coming in, we're winging this, we're just going to say stuff we liked, say stuff we didn't like, and then we're going to start talking absolute crap.
And we're going to go about it.
Okay, how about this? From your watching of the first 3 episodes, do you think so far it's better or worse than the first half of WandaVision? Or on par?
Yeah, I think I'd probably say on par, because I don't want to say one is better than the other, because they're both very different shows. Yeah. Especially the first 3 episodes of WandaVision are completely different. I think they were my least favourite episodes of WandaVision, like the first few. Like, not because, there's no action and they're stuck in the sitcom, but nothing really happens. And I know people so far about Falcon and the Winter Soldier are also saying, well, not much has happened. But
yeah, I don't know, a lot has happened, though.
No, I'm not saying it hasn't, but just people are like, oh, it's a little bit slow, but I prefer the slightly more fast-paced to the first half of WandaVision.
Yeah. That's one common complaint I've seen with both of these TV shows, is that they're too slow. It's a TV show. It's 6 hours long. It's going to be slow in some parts. Like, it's not going to be as quick and breakneck pace as a Marvel movie, because they have so much more time to flesh out characters and the storyline, because they have 6 hours worth of TV to fill.
Yes. So get off our backs.
Yes. Yeah, so get off of our backs. We made this show. Get off of our backs. Me and Aaron collectively are Kevin Feige. We sit on each other's shoulders and wear a big trench coat, and one of us shaves our head and wears a hat all the time. That's Kevin Feige. Which is me. This is the hat. You
wear the hat. You just have different Marvel stickers that you put on top of the hat.
Yeah, Black Widow's coming out, boom, Black Widow sticker. Oh, Falcon Winter Soldier sticker, boom, Falcon Winter Soldier sticker. So what do you think of now the new, well, they're not new portrayals of the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but what do you think of, like, the new growth and the new they're still the same characters, but what do you think of the Falcon and Winter Soldier now?
Yeah, well, here's what I think. The Falcon is still very much the Falcon. I think out of both of them, he's had, like, the least growth. Like, they've both had growth, but his isn't as complex as the Winter Soldier's.
Yeah.
He's off, like, still being the Falcon, going off fighting Batroc, and, he works for the army now again, and he's just vibing out. Whereas the Winter Soldier, he's been doing a bit of soul searching, making up to people whose sons he's killed, and just having a good time.
Yeah. I wonder if we've only seen that old man in episode 1. I hope he gets back to him.
Yeah. But what was he going to do? Just take him for dinner once or twice? And
Yeah, well, he just like be nice to him. The guy's had a hard time. The woman he went on a date with was like, he's been having a hard time ever since his son died. So obviously, like, Bucky's trying to just like help him out a little bit as an old man who needs help because he's frail and old. And I know probably eventually he's going to reveal that he killed his son, and the old man's going to like kill him or try kill him or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one thing that was very surprising, was how she had no idea that he was the Winter Soldier.
Because I don't think he's like, oh yeah, actually, now that I do think of it, I was about to say I don't think he's public knowledge, but no, you see things about him all over the all over the museum. But I don't think it's public knowledge that he's the Winter Soldier. I think it's public knowledge that Bucky Barnes was Captain America's best friend back in the day, and then he died, and that's it. I don't think the public knows that guy, besides obviously the Hydra people.
Yeah.
The Hydra people who knew Bucky, but I don't think it'll be public knowledge that like this random guy is the Winter Soldier.
Because remember in Civil War, after King T'Chaka dies, they're like, oh, they think the killer is Sergeant Bucky Barnes, James Buchanan Barnes.
Yeah. All right, then, Aaron, let me pose this question: how many international assassins will you recognise if they're put in front of you?
All of them.
Okay, never mind.
If they look like Sebastian Stan.
I say that to you, and like a red dot just appears on my forehead, like a fucking laser. Like, I get blown to bits. Yeah, I don't know.
No, but
it was a fun thing.
But none are
them going on that little date.
Yeah, but none are like, you know, in real life or in like TV or whatever. None are as famous as the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a plot hole, but I don't really mind it because it was a fun thing. It was nice that he said he was 106 years old, and, and she thought it was a joke, and he's like,
And yeah, no.
What's the thing? Oh, yeah, he has poor circulation in his arm. No, he literally has no circulation in that arm.
I think that would have been a cool thing to just come out and say, like, whip off the glove and just like put your arm down on the table. Yeah.
This arm is indestructible.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think of it, I know the whole thing, the part of the show was like Captain America's shield is like just a symbol and all now, but they don't need it anymore because Bucky has a whole ass arm made out of the stuff that his shield is made out of. So get it out of here.
And Black Panther's whole suit.
Yeah, it takes a little bit away from the whole thing, but then I suppose in the comics, like literally, like Wolverine's entire skeleton is covered in it as well.
His is adamantium, which is like an alloy of vibranium.
Well, actually, in the comics, Captain America's shield is actually adamantium.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they changed it. I think it's in the comics. Actually, it's adamantium and vibranium together. I can't remember, but it's mostly it's meant to be adamantium in the comics, but they changed it for the thing because they didn't have the rights to it because of Fox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe that's what because that's not the same shield. That's not the original shield.
No, because the original shield was snapped in half.
Yeah, the original shield was snapped in half, and this shield has a bit of a newer design with like a few little bits in the star, and the circles of it have a little bit of black outlining. I reckon maybe the new one is adamantium.
Yeah, maybe. Or what I would think would be cool if Tony designed that shield for Cap before he left, and like maybe I don't know, at some point like it's coded to Sam, so it will just like all those little ink grooves and all you're talking about just come out and like our little arrows to just shoot and kill people.
No, I think I could have figured it out.
Okay, what is it?
It was made in Wakanda by Shuri.
Oh, and they're the Black Panther things.
Yeah, because Captain America showed up and was like, and then Black Panther said the classic line, "Get this man a shield," and then they got him a shield. But then whenever the world went to shit, Shuri was like, "You know what? I'm gonna make the dude an actual shield." But just before she could get there, Tony Stark showed back up with the original shield. So she was like, "Oh damn it!" and she just left it there. And then that's the shield then the Captain America gave to Sam. And then the Wakandans have turned up now for Zemo, and they might actually be like, "Actually, as well, give us that fucking shield as well, dickheads."
Yeah, I like that because the little things that I said were arrows kind of look like the necklace that T'Challa wears.
Yeah. Actually, I've seen a lot of people, you know, the episode 3 little reveal at the end with your one AO at the end.
Yeah.
A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, if he wasn't dead, that would have been Chadwick Boseman." But this show filmed before he died.
While he was still alive.
So he was still alive. So that's not true. It would have been her all along.
And also, I don't think he'd be the one to like show up and just go talk to Bucky. Like he'd be like, "Yeah, I've been busy doing other things."
Yeah. Have you seen that this show has also like been like really like rewritten?
Yeah, I heard that it was originally meant to be like a poison gas thing.
Yeah, it was originally meant to be a pandemic. It was meant to have like there was meant to be like a, that's why the Flag Smashers are stealing vaccines. That woman who died is actually like not a well-known actor, but she's a known actress. And you know that woman like who died in the bed and your one was hugging her or whatever?
Yeah.
She was going to have a bigger role originally, but then they didn't because they just had to like, even I watched a video where you can clearly tell that they dubbed over with the line how your man says that she died of tuberculosis, because it was a thing of you can tell because it cuts away from the dude who's speaking. The audio quality drops as he said she died of tuberculosis, which is typical of these refugee camps, and then it's back to his face again with regular audio quality again. So they clearly dubbed that in because obviously she died of whatever disease or something they invented for the show, but they wanted to completely get rid of that.
Yeah, I can see why, but like at the same time, just do it.
They could have done it.
People got a problem.
Would have been even more. It would have been even more like they're tackling racism and like government corruption now. Like sticking in COVID in there, maybe actually that would be too close to home. A bit too much.
Yeah. Also, right,
maybe.
This is like 5 years in the future, so we know that we get over COVID because like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is set in like 2025 or something.
Yeah, actually, this show is set. It's 2023. Avengers was done.
Yeah, which is 2019. Yeah, so it's be 2025. That's right. No. It's the events of Endgame came out. Infinity War came out 2018. The event Infinity War came out in 2019, but the intro of the film is still set in 2018 because it's right after everything happened. Yeah.
And then it skips forward 5 years, so it's 2023, and this is only meant to be a few months after, so it's like 2023, maybe 2024.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it's a year behind, it's 2024.
Yeah. I think even, it still is 2023, because I'm pretty sure Homecoming is also 2023, but that must be late 2020, or Far From Home, and that's late 2023, and that still takes place after this.
Yeah, so you could say that Endgame takes place in like March or something because it's his summer holidays that Peter's on. Yeah.
No, because it's meant to be. That's meant to be like 8 months after it. So maybe it is. Maybe it is 2024. That's meant to be set.
Who knows?
Yeah. Regardless, there's still that's a weird thing in the timeline that Far From Home. Far From Home is set so far ahead of these. They clearly didn't really think about that too much.
Not really, because they don't. No, I don't think that's.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it could. Like why did they set it 8 months after? If they would have just said it like 2 or 3 months after, it would have been fine. It was the same with like they've same in Homecoming, where like at the beginning it was like 8 years later, and it's meant to only be 6 years later.
Yeah.
There's some timeline issues with the Spider-Man films, but I don't think it's a timeline issue with the Far From Home thing. But I feel like if someone wasn't thinking about it, they could fuck something up.
It's a little hard to think about because these films are all set. These TV shows even are all set before Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them, and then Black Widow's coming out July 9th now. That's
2017.
That's all over the place.
Isn't
that's Civil War and a few other bits. It's meant to have flashbacks to like her back when she was first training, and back in there's a rumor of like Budapest, so Jeremy Renner would be there as a Hawkeye. Will be back again for a little cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think of the villains of the show so far? So who do we have? We have the Flag Smashers. We have the Power Broker, who we haven't seen yet, and we kind of have Zemo, who is a villain, but he's a good guy so far in the show.
Yeah. So I want to get back to the the power broker in a bit. So I'm going to start with Zemo.
Okay.
I think Zemo like fits really well into like the trio that they have going on. Because
yeah, definitely. He's
so
like
Sam,
he's a fun new member, like.
But like, yeah, like they've got like a good bit of like, you know, good bit of chemistry, a bit of banter back and forth. But as well as that, it kind of they escalate in like severity. So Sam's kind of like the good guy, even though he will kill people. Bucky will kind of do whatever's necessary. He might hold back a bit, whereas Zemo is just unhinged. He'll do whatever it takes to do everything.
Yeah.
You see that with him killing the Doctor. Oh, by the way, spoilers for the show. It's, you know,
yeah.
Put that out there.
It's on Disney Plus. You can watch it. It's on dodgy websites all over the place. Just watch it wherever. But yeah, I feel like Zemo coming in, and they kind of just like they make Zemo a lot more comic accurate in the show as well. They make him rich. They make him an actual Baron. They give him the costume. They give him a lot more like we knew he had some sort of physical like skill in the original one, because it said he was like an Echo Scorpion or whatever. He was in some sort of task force in Sokovia, but now we know that like we see him beat the shit out of a few people. He does an epic forward roll off of a shipping container.
Yeah,
he pulls up in an epic Mustang. He kicks a guy.
Yeah.
He pushes a guy into Bucky and lets Bucky beat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like Zemo's character arc is really interesting in the show.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, because like he's going to escape. You know, the show's going to end. He's going to escape. He's not going back to any prison. He's not going to Wakanda. He's going to escape. And maybe he'll set up like the Masters of Evil. Isn't that what they're called?
I think he's going to set up like. I think he's going to set up the Thunderbolts. Not him alone. Maybe with General Ross as well.
No, not with General Ross.
No, because in the comics, General Ross and Zemo are the ones who set up the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Did
and
I
reckon what the Thunderbolts could end up being is a team of people who Ross has brought together to like stop like superheroes who aren't employed by the government. So like Falcon would be fine because he's obviously a government agent, and so would people like John Walker and all that. I don't think it'll be in this show we'll see the Thunderbolts, but I feel like this is setting him up for setting up the Thunderbolts, because Zemo usually heads up that team, and it has people like who are like anti-heroes. Like usually the Punisher is on it, but he obviously won't be there. Elektra's usually on it. Deadpool's usually on it. Those people won't be in it, but I could see people like Abomination, who isn't exactly a bad guy. He still was a military guy who was just following orders. So we could see them maybe like they could just, since Batroc is a mercenary, they could just pay for Batroc to be on the team. They could get Justin Hammer in. They could get Ghost, even though he's not really a villain anymore. But like, yeah, people who are kind of like anti-heroes, all in the same team.
Yeah, and it'll be like the Marvel equivalent of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, basically, General Ross just wants to set up his own Avengers that he can control.
Like, they'd be more disposable than the actual Avengers. Like, obviously they're all disposable too, because they're like putting their lives on the line every day, but like people would be less sad if Baron Zemo died than, you know, I don't know, whatever Avenger is still alive.
I'd be pretty sad if Zemo died. Oh, and in the comics as well, obviously US agent John Walker, who's Captain America right now, he ends up on that team on the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
So I feel like this all could be setting up to the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, maybe, because he's probably going to take the Super Soldier Serum in the next episode and a half.
Or people think he's already juicing.
No, I don't think so.
That's why he's kind of going a little bit off the rails, because it's fucking with him a little bit. But maybe, he gets driven to the point where he like feels so powerless that he just says fuck it and takes it. And I reckon I think Lamar Hoskins is going to turn on him. Battlestar, he seems like he's going to turn on him at some point. Yeah,
he already seems like that. Like at the end, towards the end of the last episode. I can't remember what he says, but he's kind of like, He was like, he said something. He was talking. He didn't say we shouldn't do this, but he was kind of like, listen, this rebel group has supplied them with medicine and vaccines and healthcare and food that tends to build loyalty towards these type of people. And John Walker's like, I don't give a shit, we're gonna kill them. And then Lamar Hoskins, there's even one point where they're getting out of the thing, and this is John Walker says like, don't give them a second to wipe anything. Are you good? Yeah, sorry, I was just making sure you couldn't be heard through the microphone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, John Walker gets out with like the truck whenever they're about to raid that building, and he says like, "Don't give them a chance to wipe anything. Don't give them a chance to escape." And then he goes, "Don't give them a chance to breathe." And I was like, "Oh shit, he's fucked. He's gone off the rails. He's gonna kill someone."
Yeah.
In the promo for one of these upcoming episodes, you see him on his knees with the shield covered in blood. So he is gonna bludgeon someone to death with that thing next episode, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he like, you see the way he's where he goes into that kind of like sweatshop, and he like mashes your man against the wall, and he's like, "Do you know who I am?"
Yeah. I reckon though, I reckon they won't build him as a full villain. I reckon by the end of the show they could make him a bit more sympathetic, I hope. Like, show him going off the rails, and then at the end show him being like, "Oh shit, what have I done?" And then kind of go back on everything he's done, maybe.
I think he'll end up in jail at the end of the show.
Yeah, that too.
Like, maybe at the end, kind of like what you're saying, he's like, "Oh, I realize what I done," and like hands himself into, like, I don't know, Ross or something.
Yeah, who I think is the president.
You think? Yeah,
right now in this world. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they revealed that he's the president right now, because we haven't seen who the president is, and I'm not saying, oh, just because we haven't seen him, he could be him. But the guy who was originally the president last time, Ellis, obviously his term has ended since everything's happened, because that was when back in like 2013 that movie came out.
Yeah.
So obviously there's some new president. We haven't seen him at all. I reckon they're going to have to be some sort of thing mentioning the president in this show, because like it's a very political thing. It's about America, so they have to bring up the president at some point, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's Ross. If it's General Ross.
I don't know. I don't think so, but you know.
Yeah.
Whatever you think. Like,
people also speaking of people who think, oh sorry, go on, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I think it's just gonna be a random guy, like he's just the president.
Yeah. I kind of hope, imagine it was old Captain America as the president.
That would be cool.
That would be cool, because he just looks like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of people who think other characters are other people, people think that Sharon Carter is the power broker.
Yeah. I think she's probably working for the power broker. Maybe she's like a henchman.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Because, like, Sharon Carter, she's never really gotten much of a storyline before.
Mm-hmm.
But she's definitely gone off the rails a little bit.
Yeah, I'm happy they've characterized her a bit better in this, and is it to say like, here, like, you guys all fucked me. Since you guys were all Avengers, you guys all got pardons at the end of it. Nobody even thought of me, and I'm fucking sitting in this bullshit ass crime ridden country selling artwork. Yeah, I reckon she's definitely working for the power broker. In the Miss Sunday Movies episode, and I definitely I believe this as well. Either from how much they're hinting at the power broker, he's either going to be an existing character we've already seen, or it's going to be a big name actor.
Yeah.
Because they can't keep hinting at this guy, oh, the power broker, and then have him turn up and it's just some dude. And you're like, oh. So it's either an existing character or it's a big name actor that hasn't been revealed to be in the show yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what existing characters it could be there.
Coulson's back. Clark Gregg is back as the power broker.
That would be epic.
Yeah. Who is there though? Actually, someone I'd really love to see turn up in this show is Maria Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there's a few people I'd like to see turn up, but there's a few I can see them building like their little Team America, I like to call it in my head. Like, I can see by the end of the show the little team being Falcon Winter Soldier, then it'll end up being Battlestar will be on their side because he goes against John Walker. The girl Carly will be on their side. Because maybe. She's going to end up being somewhat of a good guy by the end of the show. She's not a villain. They're not the villain. They're good guys. Besides them, they added that. I don't like that scene either. Because they're like, oh, they're actually quite good people. Oh, never mind. They're actually bad guys. They just blew up a bunch of innocent police officers.
Yeah.
They had to include that to kind of be like, because, like, they're right.
Yeah.
The Flag Smashers. Besides that bit, they're right.
Yeah.
But anyways, Yeah, I do see them building their little Team America or whatever, and beating up John Walker or the government or whoever ends up being the big villain. Zemo is on Team America. Sharon Carter, maybe not. But who's going to be the power broker?
Dunno.
Could be General Ross. People are still saying General Ross as well. I can see that.
Yeah. Or
because he's dying to give people super soldier serum. He's loving it. He wants to stick it in everybody. He does not give a shit.
Yeah. It could be the Mandarin. Maybe the Mandarin didn't die at the end of Iron Man. And
no, because there's a new Mandarin. The Mandarin's going to be in Shang-Chi, the real Mandarin.
Yeah, but is that not set like in the past?
No, the Shang-Chi movie is meant to be relatively like set in the normal, set in whatever time it's going to come out.
I thought it was like set in the past.
No, the Shang-Chi is meant to be set like whenever the movie comes out, like the classic Marvel thing. Like if it comes out in 2023, it'll be set in 2023 or whatever the hell.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I don't think the Mandarin.
I don't think it's going to be an existing character.
What actor could it be?
Or it could be maybe not even a big actor. It could just be a big character. Like maybe this is them finally trying to introduce like the X-Men or something and be like, oh, it's actually, I don't know, insert big, person here. Could be Kingpin. That'd be cool. Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Kingpin isn't the power... Like, the power broker is a comics character already. Some guy called Carl Malice. He doesn't really have powers himself. He gives himself powers at one point. He is the guy in the comics who gives John Walker the super soldier serum. He is the guy in the comics who gives loads of people powers. But I do feel like it's either going to be an existing character or a big name actor. I don't think they're going to introduce like an X-Man or something as him. I don't think they're going to do any... They've done the X-Men references already by having them be in Madripoor. But other than that, it won't be anything.
Yeah. Could be Deadpool. They're all part of the MC,
It's not. It could just be Ryan Reynolds. Oh, I figured out my like what they need to do whenever all these shows are over. So whenever they like do their Loki or whatever, I think like the little breakout like fun character from like, did you see the Loki trailer?
Yeah, looks good.
The new one. Yeah. I feel like the breakout, like the other way, like each character has had its breakout little like cute character. So the first one was Jimmy Woo.
Yeah.
Now we have Zemo.
Yeah.
Everyone's loving Zemo. I reckon Owen Wilson will be the one for the next one. I reckon team those three guys up and then just get them to do things. That's it. That's the thing. And then put Martin Freeman in there as well.
Yeah.
And send them off. And Wong. Put Wong in there as well. Wong gets to join that team as well. All of the secondary guys, just the average 40-year-old, 50-year-old men, and just put them in a little group and send them off and to do random crazy ass missions.
That would be epic.
That would be very epic. Stick Darcy in there as well, just for the laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, but what was I going to say about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Okay, so where do we see it going in the next 3 episodes?
Well, so a big obvious thing, well not obvious, but obvious in my eyes, is that John Walker is going to take the super soldier serum, or like you said, it will be announced that he has been taking it already.
Yeah.
I think Sharon Carter will show up again. She'll get out of that car that she got into at the end of the episode and be like, I don't know, try beat up Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Zemo, like I said, is going to run away at the very end, and I don't know. That's my predictions.
Just get away.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a few ways it could go. I feel like the end of the show, Falcon's going to become Captain America anyways. We know that. That's like a big, like everyone knows that's going to happen. Yeah. I feel like Bucky will actually start going by the name White Wolf.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because he's already mentioned it once.
Yeah, and he's already, like, he gets called it whenever he's in Wakanda. He gets called the White Wolf. He was called it twice. I reckon, he's just going to go by White Wolf. In the comics, White Wolf is a dude, is like some guy, a white guy, whose plane crashed beside Wakanda, and he's like T'Challa's adopted brother, basically. Like King T'Chaka took him in and raised him as their own, and he gets a Black Panther costume and all in the comics. But
Maybe I'll give him a white arm.
But yeah.
Just give him a white arm instead.
Maybe. Yeah, but yeah, I can see him becoming the White Wolf, and then I think Torres is going to become Falcon because he does that in the comics.
Yeah.
This is actually batshit crazy in the comics, right? You know what is that really, really, really old Captain America comic where Captain America becomes a werewolf?
Yeah.
In the more recent, it's called like Sam Wilson Captain America. It's a comics run where Falcon is the Captain America or whatever, and Power Broker is the villain. And Power Broker turns Sam Wilson into a werewolf. And while obviously Sam Wilson is distracted being a werewolf, he kidnaps Torres and combines, and in the comics Red Wing is an actual bird that Falcon can talk to telepathically because he can do that for some reason. And what happens is the Power Broker takes Red Wing and Torres and binds them together and makes them the same person. So Torres becomes a dude with actual like bird wings for arms and can talk to Falcon telepathically, and then gets a green costume and becomes the Falcon. No, I don't think that's what's going to happen. What I think is going to happen is at the end of the show, Falcon's going to become Captain America and give his old Falcon wings to Torres and be like, these are for you, go train, and you can come back eventually and be Falcon.
So do you think he'll give up the wings and just go with the shield, or do wing and shield? No.
I think he's going to be wings and shield, but I think he will, like, he's obviously going to get new wings or redesign his wings for the end of the show. So I reckon he's either going to give the old wings or give some form of wings to Torres and be like, here you go, you practice with these, you can be Falcon.
What if, okay, the Falcon, he gets new wings. All right.
Okay.
From Wakanda.
And they're vibranium wings.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, and what's the point in having the Captain America shield?
But maybe, like, the shield can, like, come out of the wings. Oh, that'd be cool. Like the shield is part of the wings, and then he, like, flings out his wing, and the shield flies out of it.
Actually, Captain America's Sam Wilson's an idiot. What's that part where it's like, oh, you know, maybe I should have took the shield for myself, or maybe I should have destroyed it. Oh yeah, tell me how you're going to destroy that thing. Tell me how you're going to destroy the most indestructible thing on the planet. Go on, tell me. Do it, Sam. You dumb fuck.
Could have thrown it into space.
How is he going to throw it into space?
Could have.
He can't. He can't fly that high.
Maybe he would die. Buried it.
And someone would just dig it up. If I was in the real world and I found out someone buried Captain America's shield, I would go to that place straight away and dig it up.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm Irish. I'm going to be Captain America.
But I think it's definitely... When do you think they're going to get the shield off John Walker?
Next episode.
Because, like, I know each episode is, like, 40 minutes, but, like, he's going to have to get it, like you said, in the next episode, or, there'll be no time left.
Yeah, either episode 4 or 5. But as what I was talking about, in the promo for this next episode, you see, and there's been, like, other footage of, like, on-set footage where, like, there's no dude there. They're obviously CGIing the dude in that John Walker's bludgeoning to death. But he's going to bludgeon someone to death with that shield, because there's the one of him on his knees covered in blood. And then after he does that, Falcon and Winter Soldier are just going to take the shield from him, and that's when they have to go and hide out. They have to hide out away from the government because they are after stealing Captain America's shield, and that's when they go to that little farmhouse that you see Falcon training. Hawkeye's house, where you see him training with the shield against the trees.
Okay, what about this?
Yeah, and then
Okay. So, you know the way you said, oh, what if Shuri designed that shield that Captain America gave to Sam?
Yeah.
What if Shuri made 2 shields? And Sam has one shield and John Walker has another, and they just shield it out.
Yeah. Shield versus shield action. Yeah, that's also an option. Or, since that one isn't the original shield, the one John Walker has, maybe Shuri repaired the original shield.
Yeah.
So Sam Wilson has the original shield. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think
Or
Sherry's actually
maybe
going
it's
to turn up in this show. I don't think.
No, she won't. But not that she'll show up. They'll just be like, oh yeah, Sherry made this. Here you go.
Yeah, but I don't feel like actually with how much they're talking about like the shield as a symbol. I feel like it'd defeat the fit purpose if they introduced like another shield.
But it's already the second shield. Like the first one's been destroyed.
Yeah, but the other one's gone. Like, so if they introduce 2 working shields, it's like less of a symbol. And it's just a weapon that anyone can get at this rate.
A working shield.
A working shield. Anything is a working shield, really.
But I was going to say something there a second ago. Yeah, it's like, you know, the shield is a symbol, but this is a different symbol. It's got different, you know, patterns in it. It's
Yeah, but it's like the symbol of the shield is a miracle.
rock, flag, and eagle.
Rock, flag, and eagle. But it's not actually. The Captain America's like shield is like more like less about like patriotism, because Captain America, while it is like the most patriotic thing you could think of, Captain America the name, he's not really, because most of the times you see Captain America, besides obviously the first movie, the other 2 movies is him completely going against the rest of the government.
Yeah.
He's more like the symbol of what America should be and not what it is. That's what John Walker is the symbol of what America is, while Captain America is the symbol of what it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
What if old man Captain America just shows up and hands John Walker his ass? He just beats the shit out of him.
He teams up with Isaiah and like have an old man battle.
Yeah. Where do you think Captain America actually is?
The moon.
I reckon he's just chilling. He's just chilling in the suburbs somewhere.
He's just at home, like in his house, you know, watching this all unfold on the news.
Because Peggy's dead.
Yeah, she is.
So he's
Also,
just chilling by himself, so maybe he could turn up.
Does that mean old Captain America was at the funeral and just watched his younger self carry her down the aisle?
Maybe, or maybe the timeline went a bit awkward from there.
Yeah, maybe. Then maybe she's still alive.
Maybe she's still alive. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like he could be still. He's probably still around somewhere chilling. Anyways, I don't know what he's doing. He's probably just hanging out. I could see a cameo of him. I could see them going to him at some point just for a cameo. Maybe that's where they are practicing with the shield.
Yeah, he's got a little country house somewhere.
Yeah, but maybe his country house is right where where he gave Sam the shield, because it looks like kind of the same setting. He built a little house right next to it.
Well,
He was like, "Oh, that's convenient."
He lives out the back of the Avengers facility.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he just has a room in the Avengers facility and just lives in there.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, maybe they're training for the shield of Captain America's house and they just haven't put him in any of the footage. I don't know. I could see Chris Evans showing up in the show at some point though, just for a quick little cameo, stick him in the old makeup again and have it happen.
Yeah. Or, okay, here's a more outlandish theory. You know that clip in the trailer where Sam's training with the shield and like throwing it against trees and all?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not real, you know? Maybe he's just throwing grenades around. Throwing Red Wing.
He's throwing Bucky's arm.
Because it's already happened so far that, you know, in the trailers where they're running out of the warehouse and the shield comes flying onto a Falcon's back or something.
Yeah.
But that's actually Red Wing in the TV show. So maybe he's just throwing Red Wing.
No, that wasn't the Captain America shield. That was Red Wing in the trailer the whole time.
Oh, was it? I can't. Damn. Well,
You idiot!
that could still work.
Idiot! I'm firing you.
No, it could still.
I'm firing you from the podcast callers. No, I'm fired. You're fired. I'm bringing in somebody else. I have no other friends who will talk to me at this in depth about this show, but I'm firing you and I'm getting somebody else in.
Or anything to do with superheroes.
Yeah, no, you're the only one. And I talk to Lucy the odd time about this kind of stuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, leave.
I'll start my own podcast. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Yours is ComhraCast, but you have the font on it.
Yeah. Or mine's like Cast Cora.
Yeah. Dashcast. Yeah. But so far with the show, I'm really enjoying it. First 3 episodes have been very, very good. I've rewatched all of them twice. I rewatched them again after. I'm liking everything. I'm still even more excited now that they've hit another home run. I'm excited for the future of the Marvel stuff. The Loki trailer looks sick. Been watching the Oscar Isaac Moon Knight training videos a lot, and they look sick as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Which I find really weird.
Even though they haven't announced
confirmed
that he's been cast.
Yeah, they haven't announced that he's been confirmed, but they've released training videos of him doing martial arts training with dudes in like a studio. So what's going on?
Yeah. Maybe he's training for Star Wars, which he never wants to do again.
No, he's never wants to do Star Wars again. But I think it could be him training because he has been cast in the Metal Gear Solid movie. You know those video games. Oh, well, there's a video game series called Metal Gear Solid, and he's been cast in the movie for that. So I think that he could actually be training for that, and people are just saying that it's Moon Knight footage. So I don't know.
Yeah. Cool if he was.
Yeah, it'd be cool if he was. Either him or Shia LaBeouf. That's not a joke. I actually do think Shia LaBeouf would be a good Moon Knight. You need a guy who's literally unhinged in the head to be Moon Knight. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Shia LaBeouf like bet up his girlfriend or something a while ago. Never mind. We don't want Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, we don't. Who can we get? Darren Criss? That'd be cool.
Yeah, but he's not a superhero.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, this isn't a Moon Knight casting episode.
It could be.
Or that amazing comic strip of Moon Knight. It's the best thing in the world.
Which one?
He's walking down the steps of Dracula's castle, and he's like, Dracula, you stupid fucking nerd, where's my money?
Yeah.
And then he calls the Avengers. And he's like, yo, where's Dracula? He owes me money. And Spider-Man's like, Moon Knight? What the fuck? Dracula isn't in the Avengers. And then it just cuts back to Moon Knight, and Moon Knight's just like, fucking bastard lied to me. It's just
yeah.
I want to find that on my camera all now. It's here somewhere. Talk about Falcon Winter Soldier. Go.
Okay. Here's what I think, about the future of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think the next one should be called Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And what they've done is just taken the movie Captain America and the Winter Soldier and just split it up into like 6 20-minute episodes. Okay. But what they'll do is they'll CGI Sam's face onto Captain America and CGI Sebastian Stan's face onto the Falcon.
I feel like that could be blackface, technically.
But no, but give him his normal face. Okay.
So it's Dracula. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It's Dracula walking down some stairs, and then he goes, I know you're here, Dracula, you big fucking nerd. Where's my goddamn money?
Yeah.
And then here's the one. He called... someone's hacking the system. It's Captain America and Spider-Man standing in Avengers HQ, and it says, someone's hacking the system. But who? Moon Knight? And then it's Moon Knight going, where's my goddamn money? And then Spider-Man goes, no one here owes you money, you drunk crazy asshole. Dracula isn't even on the Avengers, so stop calling here. And then it cuts back to Moon Knight. Wait, Dracula isn't an Avenger? And then it just says, that lying fuck. That's amazing.
That's why I hope, like, I've got loads of those on my phone. That's why I hope that like Moon Knight is an R-rated TV show.
Yeah, it should be. Thumbs up, Aaron. What are we thinking for Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, it's definitely a good solid 2 thumbs up. Actually, you know what? 2 thumbs up and 1 toe is going up. My big toe has gone up also. Boom.
I don't have big toes.
Aaron doesn't have any big toes, guys. Fun fact. So that's overall 5. Well, actually, 4 thumbs and 1 big toe for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Very good show. We recommend it heavily. Aaron, anything else to say?
It's good.
And that's us for this week, guys. Well, this month or whatever the fuck. So little episodes go out. No, I want to get this one out on Thursday, obviously before episode 4 comes out. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify. Share with a friend. Hit like. Follow us on Instagram at ComhraCast. Follow us on TikTok at ComhraCast. And follow me, Kaka Milish, on YouTube at Kaka Milish, Instagram and TikTok at Kaka_Milish_X with no fodder, Twitter at CCA Milish1. Aaron, plug yourself. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, on Instagram, I'm Darag.png. On Twitter, I think I'm Darag_PNG. And yeah.
And that is a wrap. Thanks for listening, everybody. Peace out. Have a good weekend. Watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Goodbye. Good night. God bless.
Goodbye, America.